I look so pretty tonight.
Hey guys, I am Tracy DeMario and I am the Scented Bliss Family Superstar Director. And tonight I have Superstar Consultant Amy Denny with me. And we are going to be sharing with you this training that was presented at our September local meeting. But we wanted to be sure for those of you that could not attend or live out of the area that you had the same opportunities to learn. So given that, I am going to now pass the floor over to Amy, and she is going to teach you this fabulous party game.
Hey guys. Okay, so I actually came up with this game. I went to a friend's party, another direct sales company, and she played a game that I found really engaging, and it kept me interested in the product. I wasn't like drifting away with my thoughts, or I wasn't like looking through the catalog and not listening to what she said. So I thought, you know what, there's got to be a way to do that. I noticed at home parties, people are chit-chatting with one another, or they're looking at the catalog and like, oh, I love this. Do you love this? And they're not really focusing on you and what you have to say and what you are explaining. So I figured if I could get their attention and hold it, then I could also do my presentation at the same time. So this is what happens. So what you do is, if you have a catalog, grab it and you can kind of play along at the same time. What you want to do is, it's called the bead game. You want to get some like Mardi Gras type beads from either Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Walmart, Party City. They all carry them. You need probably 20, I would say. There's, let me see how many questions, 16 questions. And then sometimes you're not going to be able to decipher who says it first. So if there's a tie and I can't figure out who shouted out the answer first, then I just give each person a bead. So anyway, what I do is, when I get to my home parties, I have these beads, and Tracy has some rubber bands here that we're going to. So I actually would take, so if these are my beads, I would actually loop them over my arm like this, and then they would dangle. So I would be holding them on my arm. I would pass out my catalogs, of course, thank my hostess for having the party, thank everybody for attending, and then I would tell them, okay, get ready for this game. What you're going to do is, you're going to listen to my questions, and you're going to find the answer in the catalog, and then when you find the answer, you're going to shout out the page number. Whoever shouts out the page number first gets a bead. Whoever gets the most beads at the end wins a prize. And what I use for prizes is something I have on hand. It could be my room spray from the Warmer of the Month. It could be a bar of the, or I'm sorry, room spray scent of the month, or a bar from the scent of the month. Could be in a scent circle that I have on hand, a car bar, anything that I have on hand. It can absolutely, this is up to you, whatever you want to be. It could be samples. Like if you make tiny samples of like the laundry liquid or the counter clean, the washer was, put all those little samples in a cute little goodie bag. People love stuff like that. You can use your old testers. If you have a lot of old testers, consultants that have been around for a while, like me, I have tubs of testers. You can tie those up in a cute little bag and give those away as a prize. So whatever you want it to be. So this is what I do. So I give everybody their catalog, and so then I tell them, okay, find a girl hanging up pictures. So they're rifling and they're looking for it. All of a sudden somebody says, page 56. And I'm like, yep, that's exactly right. So on page 56 of the catalog, she is hanging up pictures right there. You can see she's hanging up the pictures. So this is where I talk about the opportunity to host a party. And once again, I thank my host or hostess and talk about hosting their own party in 3 different ways. They can host in person, like the party that I'm at. They can do an online party, a Facebook Live event, or like a week-long event where you post in the event. Or they can do an on-the-go party, basket or pouch party. Okay, so then, and I throw the bead to them. So like literally I would take this, when they say page 56, I would take this and I would shoot it at them, and they catch it. Everybody's laughing and giggling and having a good time.
And no one gets harmed in the process.
Yes, no one gets harmed in the process.
And
yes.
All clothes remain on.
This is Mardi Gras beads, but this is the clean version of that. Yes.
We are a Scentsy party.
Yes. Okay, so then question number 2. This is what Santa usually hands to kids after they sit on his lap, and it's red and white striped. Find it. So then they're digging. Obviously, it's candy cane. So they're digging through the catalog looking for candy cane, and somebody shouts, page 11. And you're like, yep, there it is right there, the candy cane up at the top. So now this is when I talk about all the new scents. So the new scents, the fall and winter scents. scent of the month. And then them the scents are on pages 9 to 15. And then I give them examples of my personal favorite scents, which I have so many of them. I just like pick 3 off the top of my head. Christmas Cottage, Porch Pumpkin, and Amazon Rain are some of my ones that I'm using at the house right now. I would say sugar, but Tracy might come unglued if I said that because she doesn't like it. I love it. Yes. Okay, so that, and I point out the fragrance grid on page 64. And all these questions that I'm telling you, they are in the file section in the Scented Bliss Facebook group. So don't feel like you need to write these down or anything. It's literally listed out everything I'm talking about, every question, the page of the answer, and then what I talk about with those. So I just been giving you guys some examples. Okay, so then the next one I would say, wear this color on St. Patrick's Day if you don't want to be pinched. So of course they're looking for green, and or I say find the page featuring 2 shirts in this color. So they're looking for it, and the answer's on page 50. And there's the shirts right there with the laundry stuff. So then I talk about our laundry products and how amazing they are because I love our laundry products. I actually went on laundry strike because I refused to do laundry because we ran out of washer wicks and I was not told the tub on my washer. And I said, what is this? And it's empty. And so I said, I'm not doing laundry until my whips come in. So I didn't do laundry for 2 days because I was absolutely refused. So that's how much I love our laundry products. If you haven't tried them, try them. They're amazing. Top notch. Okay, so then the next question. Oh, don't forget your throwing beads. I'm so used to having beads on my arm to throw, but I don't tonight. So don't forget to throw in the beads. Find a warmer full of tiny hearts. And the answer is on page 3, and it's our cause product for the American Heart Association. And I talk about how $7 from each person or from each purchase goes to the American Heart Association. It's a good place to talk about the Cincy mission because it says warm the heart at the top of the page. And then you can also refer them to the pull-out pages in the back of the catalog where all of the other mini warmers are featured. So just things like that. And then there's a whole list. There's like 16 questions on here. I literally a walkthrough of the entire catalog. So every question will direct you to a different product in the catalog. And then that way, not only have you kept their attention, you have gotten your presentation finished, you've gone through the entire catalog, you've talked about fragrances, you've talked about warmers, you have talked about car bars, the Scentsy Go, our diffusers, essential oils, laundry, clean products, bathroom cleaner, amazing, counter cleaner, love, love, love. You've talked literally about everything in the catalog, so you're not missing anything. It's a great way so that especially people that get nervous talking in front of people, you can hold this in your hand because you need to have the questions. So it's kind of something like a safety net for you, and you have your catalog so you can go along with them finding the pages. And then you've kept their attention. And then at the end, I have a bonus question just in case there's a tiebreaker. Or you can have 2 little prizes if you want for like first place gets this, second place gets this, whatever. It's totally up to you. It's your game. And then you can add questions, you can change them, whatever you want to do. And like I said, it's just fun. And then after this is over, I collect all the beads, put them up, and that's when I break out the testers with fragrances. Because if you break those out first, you are going to lose all of their attention because all they want to do is sniff all the wonderful, amazing scents that we have. So don't do that first. Do this first. Make sure you get through the catalog and get through your products, and then break out your testers with all the. Other than that, Tracy, anything else we need to go through?
No, I thought that was an awesome job. And so we appreciate the fact that you shared that with us and that you came on here to share this training.
No problem.
Yes. And keep in mind, if we're not on the ball for the next catalog, obviously anybody can create these questions. And if you do, please share them. She's done it for the last couple of catalogs for us, which is super kind and awesome. And if she does it again, we'll definitely upload that file too. So, the other thing was, we did a training in Springfield sometime back.
3 years ago.
It's been a while. It was like the very first time I think you trained on this.
It was, yeah.
And so if you guys would like to see like the whole thing played out, the tossing of the beads, I mean, the whole thing, you will find that on the Scented Bliss Team YouTube channel. And it's called Bead Party Game, I believe, training. So you can watch that there as well. So again, thank you, Amy.
You're
thank
welcome.
you guys. Let's
If you have any questions, comment.
Yes.
Or if you find something, I think we played it at the September meeting, and I don't think anybody found duplicates. If they did, I've already changed them. But if there's something that you find that's not adding up right, definitely let me know, because as much as I've looked at the catalog, my brain was definitely on overload.
Yes.
So
okay. Well, thanks, guys, and good luck with your bookings and successful parties. Take care.